Until now.
Oh boy.
Right? We
Look
got
at-
some fancy stuff over
Girl.
here.
My girl got
Hi,
them
we're late.
We got those transitions. Sorry, my bed was awful and cozy, and
That happens. I'm
Sn-
super jealous.
snooze is wonderful.
I'm
and
just
a
going to
bad
make sure
person.
that our microphones are on first. Yeah, we are on. Yeah, yes.
Yay. Oh yeah, audio issues.
Well, yeah.
happen.
No, this is actually like functioning the way it's supposed to today, which I'm not used to things going smoothly. So it's like looking a gift horse in a mouth.
Welcome
Can't
to
do it.
welcome to my career. Yeah. What's wrong? Everything. I don't know.
All of the things.
Yeah. How did you unplug this from here? Like you needed a step ladder.
Yeah.
I
Well,
did figure it out.
good morning to you. It's Greg and Stephanie. We're happy to be here. Also, going to thank our sponsors, MBR Landscaping. If you're looking for cleaning and woodworking, I mean, they literally do it all. I think that they just added another brand
Why not?
yesterday.
Why
Bruno
not?
sent me the new brand for a logo, and I was like, oh, okay.
Diversify. Can't go wrong.
So, yeah, thank you very much. MBRlandscaping.com. Go there and hire them. Good morning, Gloria. Thank you. So, that and also Cape and Islands Kia. Go test drive a vehicle. Tell them Stephanie Viva sent you. I'm also going to be out live today since we're wearing green. Where I'll be at Cape Cod Cannabis and Wellfleet.
Total accident.
That was yeah, I was.
Total
I'm
accident.
going to change and put on the company stuff later. Happy 420, y'all. Craig doesn't do that stuff, which makes me laugh.
Mm.
I was like, did you wear green on purpose today? He didn't know.
Yeah. Although I'm told by many people that I should. You need something to just shut you up. You figure it out. You let me know.
We can get you some indica.
Yeah.
See how you do.
Oh, that's what they. Yeah.
yeah.
Not
in the
sativa's
couch.
the ha, right, and then indica's the ha.
In theory, yes, but
Okay.
that's not exactly how it works. You know, body science and all. You got to deal with everybody's body.
Well, I saw something online, therefore I know everything.
Oh,
I'm a master
okay.
of everything.
Good morning, Christiana. Hey, Jane. Good morning, Courtney. Thanks for joining us. So yeah, this morning, I do my normal question of the day, but this one I've had Escape the Pina Colada song stuck in my head all freaking week. I feel like I've listened to it the maximum amount of times a person needs to ever listen to a song ever. So that was the question today. Which song could you live your entire life with, never hearing again?
Ooh.
Right? I mean, this runs the gamut from Baby Shark to Pour Some Sugar on Me is what we're getting on social. So I was just curious if there was a song out there you're like, I've heard it enough times in my lifetime that it never needs to be heard again. Also, Hotel California is one of those songs for me. I just never need to hear it again. I've heard it so many times.
Call me maybe.
Christiana Love Shack. I'm good. And Call Me Maybe for you.
Call
Carly-
me maybe. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Right. Yeah, it is crazy. Shut up. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah.
Tell me how
Done.
you really feel about Carly Rae Jepsen, Greg.
I'm sure she's a wonderful person. Okay.
So what's new in the world of Greg?
Have
Have a beautiful day, Carol. Thanks for checking in.
New in the world of Greg. Greg is on a weight loss bet, so hopefully you see
Oh.
me shrink over the next few.
I
that'll be
love that
fun.
we're gonna have this on camera. That's
yeah,
good.
we're gonna be honest about it. Yeah,
What-
because I want him to see this,
How did
and
the
I
bet?
want him to know that I'm gonna win.
Please tell me more because I feel like there's so
you want
much
the
more.
origin
I
sto-
need.
You want
Yeah.
the villain origin story.
Yes.
So I may or may not have had a little hole in the side seam down by my knee on my jeans. I may or may not have been at a Providence Bruin game this weekend. I may or may not have bent over to pick something over I dropped, and that seam burst.
Is this twice in a month we've split pants?
Okay. Okay. We weren't talking about the first one because that one was bad. People's parents were around. There was a dance floor. Things were active. Okay.
Yeah,
We
that one
weren't
was like a
going there.
full-on blown
Yeah,
out crotchal
yeah.
region of
Oh,
pants.
We didn't. I was so much for imagination. Thanks, pal.
Oh no.
Yeah. Shame. So yeah, I had a weight loss bet with my buddy a few years ago, and I won by like barely a percentage point or whatever. So he was fuming about it. So we're doing another because he realized I need it. Thanks. But it's only like $75.
Okay.
But we may also be betting a Shoresy jersey that the Letterkenny spinoff.
Okay.
So if you see me walking around in a baby powder blue, whatever hockey jersey that doesn't make
'cause you
sense.
won
with a
it?
bulldog. I earned that sucker.
All right.
So yeah. Hopefully I.
Monetary bets always seemingly win for me also.
That's the only way I roll.
Got to put something on the line. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't care about my actual health.
Yeah. Yeah, I go out and take care of everything everywhere else. I just go and like,
Give me a good old fashioned bet. I'm in.
Yeah, I'm taking your money. That's what's gonna. It's not greed. It's just shoving it in my buddy's face.
It's so true,
And
though.
he's been talking
When money
good
is on the
trash.
line, you're
Yep.
down.
Yep, he's in a very supportive fashion because we are friends. There's been a lot of trash talk.
Yeah, I feel like 2 pants splitting episodes in a month is
Maybe I just don't know how to buy clothes and
Well,
don't
that's
buy
it.
the
Or
cheap
maybe your
ones.
clothes are weak. They're
Yeah.
exhausted. Maybe
Apparently,
they're old.
Once they've been returned 17 times to Marshalls, you should probably consider not buying that one. Yeah, buy them
That's
fresh.
awesome.
Pay $200 for the jeans.
Good morning, Colleen and Michelle and Ashley. We've got an event coming up this weekend over at Knockabout. It's from 11 to 2, Heroes in Transition. Our team, they're renaming an IPA. So it's going to be Hazard IPA. And then we have a seltzer named after us. So it's the Ruck Wrecker Seltzer.
Ooh, what flavor?
I know. I don't know what the flavor is going to be yet. They'll tell me.
I told myself I wasn't drinking this weekend. But for the next month.
Isn't that old school? I told myself I wasn't going to drink.
Well, now
Let's just
there's
do
money on
one.
the line.
Let's just do one.
Now I lose, machismo with the boys.
Yeah. Well, you can come and make a donation or buy one of the silent auction items. Craig has been crafting a charcuterie board.
Charcuterie?
Right.
I feel like the worse you pronounce it, the more accurate it is. Like the more. What is the origin of this? Is it French?
It is.
Charcuterie.
Right.
Oui. Croissant. I don't know. Does any of that even sound remotely correct?
Yes. Ish.
Right? Charcuterie.
It's good
Doesn't
for me.
sound right.
I follow this Gaelic guy. He's an Irish guy that travels on one of my social medias. And he cracks me up. He goes, I'm just proving to you that anything can sound Spanish or romantic. So he started speaking in Gaelic, but he was doing it in a tone that sounded Spanish. And I was like, fair play to you, sir. You do sound Spanish, but it's not.
Nice.
That is definitely Gaelic.
Mhm.
It's all in how you say things to people. I tell my children that all the time, whether you're delivering bad news or whether this is going to be an emergency, because my daughter is like the rando screamer. And then I turned around in the car yesterday. I forget where the hell we were because it actually jarred me. I thought it was an emergency. And it was something about one of her friends was going to be at a play. And I was like, oh, is it nearby? No, it's in the Midwest. I'm like, why was there? It sounded like a spider embedded itself into her skin. Like I didn't, there are ways to approach excitement. And that was not it.
Oh, I beat this Candy Crush puzzle in record time.
Right?
I got 2 more stars. Okay, why did you scare everybody else?
Right.
Yeah,
Like
get
it sounded like there was an emergency happening that I really needed to pull over for. I almost drove into a Jersey barrier.
Mhm.
And it was just because she was excited about something so random. So random. Uh-huh.
Yeah, those,
100% jolted me out of my slow kid stupor.
Mhm. Hi, I'm awake. Everyone's civil. Yeah.
Well, it has been that way this entire week because the kids are home for April vacation.
Mm.
And while mine don't really want to do anything, they find a way to make me do lots of things all day long for them.
Those beautiful burdens. Yeah. How was Tomatillo's last night?
Packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was packed.
Was there
We had
much running around?
a lot? There was a lot. No, not little kids though.
Really?
There were plenty of little kids in there, but there were big groups in the dining room. So it was like not much movement because everybody was kind of settled in for the long haul in there.
School vacation week. I'm like, maybe this isn't the space for me to be at.
Yeah, there were a lot of people out last night. Cape Cod Beer was pretty busy. Father's Tavern was pretty busy. So we had a lot of happenings. It's school vacation week, so it's
gotta entertain them.
Yeah, it's Thursday now. So if you need to see me at Cape Cod Cannabis, we're here. We're here for you. It is recreational, but everything's medical, right?
Some friends just got a trampoline in their backyard,
Oh,
which I love because you sometimes can't slow me down. But it's also like one of the top 10 things for children to get injured.
danger.
So they keep modifying. You see them. I have a 3rd story window fifth grade buddy, I remember jumping out onto one of these trampolines and then like a leg's broken. What can you do? But they keep moving the net in more,
Yeah.
so that you're nowhere near the springs. So supposedly one day trampolines will be safe. The safest trampoline is the one you don't jump on.
Yeah, I agree to that. We had one for a little while. Then somebody put a stab hole in it. And actually, we were very lucky that no one fell through it.
This is why we don't have nice
Then it
things.
just became a pile of trash. That's what I can't stand. The amount of
Mhm.
refuse in my yard from toys days gone by is ridiculous.
Mhm.
I've got a
Remember-
giant pile right now.
Remember all those memories of the cute children doing things? Now it's just weapons to
Right?
the earth.
Yeah, it's like a junkyard. It's not great.
NBR Landscaping.
Did-
come to-
Do not recommend. Colleen said, Greg, you're going to break a hip.
Yeah. Yes. Accurate. You are correct.
Did you go to the Bloody Mary mix-off over the weekend?
No, I was. We had those tickets for.
Oh,
the
that's
Providence
right. You were
Bruins
too
game.
busy splitting pants at Bruins.
Can we not? Are we not friends? I thought we were cool. Oh, you're too busy destroying your wardrobe.
That's right. That's why I
With
roll
your
with Lycra,
gluttony.
my friend.
Yeah.
Boys can't do jeggings.
Yeah. You
I-
see me in
I mean, you
spandex. We got
can.
more questions. Yeah. No.
Now that is something I would make a bet and pay for.
Well, okay.
You in leggings?
So what do you want?
Yes.
All right. You want to make a bet? What kind of bet should we make? Anybody watching or listening right now, what kind of bet should Stephanie and I have
I
where
feel
we get to
like
pick
you
the other's
running around
wardrobe?
with a full day of yoga pants is so like how much is that worth?
I think you working an entire day in like a full moo like
I do it. I
like
don't care.
like grandma. I want rollers in the hair. I want everything you expect, like Ma, the meatloaf, like that lady.
Yes.
That's what I
I don't even
picture.
know what she does back there.
Nothing. We don't even know. God. All right, we got anybody got any bets for Stephanie
I
and
know.
I?
I feel
It can't be hair growth.
I
so
know.
that's
we,
out.
we need to make a bet, and then the punishment is either one of
Spandex.
those.
All spandex.
Yeah, head to
versus
toe.
moo-moo.
Mandex.
Need some spikes. Gotta tone it up. Gotta tone it up.
I can think of Zach Galifianakis walking out with a little cocktail in the hair. Gets a little wig.
And a satchel.
I know. We'll dress you up like a mom
Jeez.
doing errands, which is basically just wearing yoga pants, looking like she's going to the gym, but never does. That is the mom outfit.
Yeah, it's sportswear, okay? 'Cause I'm growing athletes.
Yes. Colleen says a bunny suit. That's also fun. We can get you in a bunny.
I would do it. One night I wasn't sure if I wanted to go out like a decade ago, so I decided, screw it. I'm wearing my Elmo pajama pants and my bright blue like MSPCA support shirt,
I'm here for it.
and I went to what was it 586 at the time? Like, yeah, like Greg, dude, I don't know if we should let you in. I'm like, is this offending anybody? Like, come on.
The
So they just
last
let me in.
time I lost a bet, I forget where I was, how it exactly happened, but all of my girlfriends, my friend Jessie, purchased these onesies. But the one she purchased for me was a child's large, not an adult's large.
Mm.
So,
Would you call that snug?
yeah, the girls did not quite zip up.
Hmm.
So it was like zipped up to here because I still had to wear it. And also the legs came up to my knees.
Is that what we call naughty, or someone's wearing the same thing?
It was
she
a
wore in third
no-no.
grade?
It was. And we find ourselves at Tiki. And I remember that was one of the last
That makes
places
sense.
that I saw our friend Steven, who has passed. And he just walked over and he's like, just eye contact with the cleave.
Yeah.
And he's like, so
yeah.
what's happening tonight?
Yeah.
I was like, hello, here.
I can picture him being wide-eyed. Hi, how's things? Yeah. Yeah, you look great. How's it
was
going?
so awkward. It was so awkward. I've got to find a photo of it somewhere because it was real bad.
Eyeballs,
It
people.
was real bad.
Eyeballs. Although at Tiki Port, I feel like particularly when you know everybody.
There's plenty of eyeballs out. Everybody's watching everybody. It's the best people watching, especially during football season.
I've never heard
Good
of
morning, John.
I've never heard of the cleave. Thank you. That was
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
The cleave.
She was out in full force. Once again, there was no containing that. And a child's large. That just wasn't happening.
Mhm. Yeah, we went from sexy attempt to no.
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 It was
no,
like
this
kind
was
of like
boo-boo.
a Oompa Loompa with boobs. It just didn't work. Yeah, it was not
Boobies
cute.
do. Family friendly to family making.
It is. Well, you know what? Prom is right around the corner. And Michael Anthony, please drop your phone number for people to get a hold of you in the chat. He has got a beautiful transportation service that you might want to be interested in. Keep the kids safe, keep them all together, have Michael drive them around for prom. He'll definitely make it worth your while, and they will be looking luxurious when they arrive. My daughter's beautiful dress arrived in the home yesterday.
Ooh.
She pricey.
Mom.
This kid needs to do a lot more work around the house to warrant the expense that she is.
Go pick up that trampoline.
You would have looked like I had asked her to murder an animal yesterday when I was like, can you just do the dishes?
Yeah.
And the amount of, it wasn't even a temper tantrum. It was just the disdain, disgusted. And one of my kids will always point at the other ones. It turns into Three Stooges around here. But what about them? And he didn't do this, and she didn't do this. And why I have to do this? And it's right. It is that.
Not it. Yeah.
I brought you a dress. Do the bleeping dishes.
Yeah.
I love exclamation.
Brought you into this world. I will take you out.
Sometimes I
can't
feel
even
like,
make it that threat anymore.
I know. So we love them dearly. We want to keep them safe.
So that I can choke them when we get home.
Exactly.
For
Thank you,
scaring me
Michael.
with the celebration of whatever they're. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Can you not
really
scare
thought
me?
I
Yeah.
really thought it was a spider on her. I really did.
It's just a spider. It's just a
Right?
spider. You're gonna be all right.
Good morning, John.
Not
Good
a
morning,
tarantula.
Jackie.
Not a
How are you
tarantula.
adding snaps to your story right now? Or is this earlier on today? Right?
What?
So I got a notification that was like, Greg Hiller has added 2 snaps to whatever. Do I shut down the show and go look at your snaps? Were they from last night's snaps? Are they snap worthy? Are they worth my eyes?
What did I do for snaps?
I don't
Did
know.
Oh no, it's me walking Kathy's dog.
Oh, okay. Puppy photos.
Yeah,
I'm okay
with
with
a big
that.
floofy tail. But he was excited. She had just got home, but she had to run out. I'm like, yeah, I'll walk the little nut bag. So take him for a walk, and he's pulling, and his ears are back in speed mode. And I just thought it was funny. But that's the same trick.
Oh, I
think
like that.
I cross posted on Instagram. It was funny. Big
I
floofy
s-
tail and just yanking. Then put on his harness. I'm like, nope, he's gonna
You're
learn.
a good dog walker. You're a good friend.
Some days I'm all right. Puppy.
I saw tips for Rover on this 420. I didn't realize that they needed to write them out for people to keep cannabis away from your dogs. It's not good for them. But keep cannabis away from your dogs. It's not good for them.
Spelling things out for people is how we became a dumber society.
I'm like, wait a minute.
But
What?
it's educational.
Seriously?
It's like, yeah. Remember the DARE program?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that sucker?
I don't know. I think I have one of those t-shirts though.
Dude, they're probably
Thanks, Nancy Reagan.
they're probably in all the thrift stores now.
No, I think they're still around because I mean, I think that they still do a really good job.
One of my work t-shirts ended up at the thrift store, and somebody said, "Hey, where'd you get that shirt?" I'm like, it's literally my business." Like, "Oh, I got one of those." I'm sorry.
What?
What? It was kind of funny. Yeah.
Well, I know that there was a bunch of t-shirts that entered the thrift shop domain from my former show. So I know that that is a possibility that that's out there.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
Either that or they just should have been burned.
Let it burn. Let it burn.
Exactly. So I don't know what you got going on for this weekend. I've got Chili Fest, which is happening in Mashpee, totally sold out event. Grab
Oh.
Brothers, which I'm really excited to see because
What-
I haven't seen the Grabbies in a while.
What time and where is that?
So it is at Papaneset, and that is Saturday from noon until 4.
So the folks that I went to the wedding are coming down to the Cape. Certain ones have family homes, whatever, on Cape.
Yeah.
One in Barnstable. Like, hey, Greg, we're coming down. Get ready. I'm like, I just entered a weight loss bet.
Guys,
Can I eat just like
they have
steak and
sugar-free
asparagus?
claws?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go Tito soda and mostly water.
oh, yeah. And that's bad, especially when you're reducing your calorie intake.
I'm
Because
gonna
you're
have
going to be a
just drink
sloppy
coffee.
lady this
Yeah,
weekend.
Yeah. In my moo. We got to figure out what kind of bet we should do, and then hype each other up and bring each other down at the same time.
I know. I'm definitely for it. It's got to go into like the first day of summer or something
What
like
do we
that.
got for events that happen end of May? We got to go to an event dressed stupid.
I like this.
And what? Anybody got any events end of May? Because I'm just.
You need any entertainment for?
Yeah, and what should we? And what should the wager be based upon?
I'll jump in on your weight loss so that you're not alone.
No, it's. I mean, we are. It's guys. We're mean to each other.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I could be mean.
No, but I still respect you as a human. And when guys respect each other and hate each other, it's it's just violent locker room talk. You stupid, fat, lazy. I know. I'm sorry. I'm taking your money.
That's awesome.
I don't know. What do you want to better in your life other than weight loss?
I don't know. I need to. We'll have to talk. We'll have to formulate this bet at a different juncture when my brain is absolutely on.
I would say something like whoever can raise more money for a particular thing.
I'm so down for that.
You have such a better outreach. That's not fair. Like, I think we'd have to give me a handicap. So what would it be?
Right.
So if it were to be like for Heroes in Transition.
Yep.
It would have to
you have to raise 500 and I have to raise like 2,500.
Yeah. No, please.
Oh, $5,000.
Yeah. You kidding me? Yeah. Look at no, it's not fair. Hey, I'm out in the public every day of my life. It's my living and whatever.
Hey,
and
John.
People are drawn to me and I'm fun and infectious and everybody loves me. And there's Greg that just goes to people's houses and offices all day.
John has a weight gaining event coming up for himself. And also he said, when my brain is absolutely on, when would that be? Touche, my friend. There's always that sweet spot. Like when you're playing pool or playing an activity, where you get that sweet spot where you got a couple of cocktails in you and everything is organized and everything is flowing properly. It's like a small window.
So if I'm golfing, I should have 2 to 3 White Claws or High Noons.
You didn't even talk to me about your golfing event over the weekend.
Didn't lose the ball.
I'm proud of you for that.
My one goal. I was 42 over or something, but didn't lose the ball.
Okay.
I slowed everything down because I went and find it. And I found
wow, that's weird.
I found
causing ruckus and mayhem.
Must find ball. Large man cranky. Find pink ball. In leaves. Go. But I found like 12 other balls.
Oh, there you go.
So now I just got to set up a net in my backyard and pretend I'm aiming them at my neighbor's house.
I was disappointed that your friends did not bring you a rag doll for your date today. Very disappointed.
Well, she's got the marital market cornered on rag dolls. She can have it.
We had a story last Thursday in which a woman from Brazil was married to a rag doll and was expecting a baby. The rag doll was named Marcello.
I thought she was expecting, or they as a couple, because she's married to their
second child,
inanimate rag doll. And what didn't she have the first baby in order to fix the marriage because
that's
the
what
rag
she
doll
wanted
was
this
cheating?
one for? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Literally can't even.
I know.
Literally can't.
These are great stories. And also, one of our crazy crimes this morning was another man stripping down to his boxers and fleeing in the swamp. I don't understand why criminals feel the need to get naked. I feel like that's a marker to be found faster. No?
Aerodynamics.
When you see someone naked, it is going to stick into your brain faster than just seeing someone with whatever outfit that they had on.
It's the greased up guy. Oh, can't catch me. Oh, can't catch me.
I just don't get it. Oh, you heard gulping, not golfing. He was gulping.
Whack. Whack. Not. I didn't go to 7-Eleven get a big gulp.
But you were also finding your balls.
Oh, Jesus. Why's everything got to be phallic when I'm swinging a club? So aggressive.
We debuted the putt-putt playoff over this week with our new feats of strength, part of some of our games. And because we got so sick of the tiebreakers that are boring during trivia. So now we've brought in there's 7 different events to the point where Cliff and I are now making a Summer Olympics with our events. And the only way that you can get to play this, and we're going to do it for money, and we're also going to have a charitable component.
There you go.
But the only way you can enter is if you've won trivia or any of our music bingos. That's how you get involved. But I mean, the putting one was like closest to the hole. We've got a couple of other really ridiculous ones.
I saw a video on Instagram Reels the other day. They were tailgating before their golf. Like they had a table, all the mixers, handles of vodka before golf. Like I thought the whole point was to sneak a couple in the bag or something and then drink them.
Right.
But
Isn't
no.
it a gentleman's game?
Yeah. Just because they're dressed nice doesn't mean they're sober.
What's up, Nat? There's a guy that a paper mache woman and then knocked her up. Wow.
When the paper gets soggy, I can't. I can't.
Good morning, Kathy.
The world's going to hell.
This is a classy morning show here today.
I'm going golfing again tomorrow.
How is the traffic? What do I have to prepare myself for to leave this house? I can't.
Actually, so if you go that direction towards 28 near Picasset, whatever.
Yeah. You think I should just go the hell all the way around?
I wonder
but then
what
I
it's
get
like
the Sagamore
going to
Bridge. Then it's not worth it.
Exactly. If you go this way, half of my commute was from the Mashpee Rotary.
And no road.
I didn't realize it was all torn up.
Yep, no road.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I felt like I was on the Oregon Trail the other day. I didn't know if I was going to make it.
I'm paying attention. You have died of dysentery.
Sometimes I feel like that is more a better way for me to go. Like just something get me.
There should be an Oregon Trail movie, but like Seth MacFarlane's 1,000 Ways to Die or whatever it was. And,
okay.
But then they just keep resetting. It's like Groundhog Day, I guess.
It kind of sounds like your cocaine bear again.
Oh, let's bring
Don't watch it.
Oh, it's so stupid. I loved it. It was honestly just a bad movie. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah, I know. Every road is torn up. Everybody's sitting in traffic, and we've got Memorial Day like right around the corner. Before we blink, it's May. I can't even believe here we are, the 20th of April, and I'm like so not ready for anything.
Traffic created COVID again. You might as well not leave the house.
That's it.
Yeah.
I stay here now. This is where I live.
You do that quick little gas pedal thump to get into traffic, and then brakes done. We're not moving for half an hour.
I'm just hoping that I don't pop a tire with all of the excess road traffic and situations that are happening. I'd like just a road, please. Thank you.
Supposedly the bridge traffic will be done soon. Supposedly they're ahead of. Yeah, right. Well, this single lane of 4, or single in each direction, is supposed to be stopped sooner than expected, which is good. Even though it says round the clock and you don't see service vehicles or whatever at midnight when you're coming over from a flight or whatever. I say flight. I don't mean drinking in Plymouth. That would be wrong. No.
So you got some weekend plans?
Yeah. Some of the group
Getting white girl wasted.
No, I'm gonna try to behave. We'll see.
I want footage. I want videos. What's up, Dan?
I want to win this bet.
All right.
So they have it in their head that we're probably hitting tiki and some dive bars.
Perfect.
No, I'm calorie counting, people. This is the wrong time. And
this is not the time of year for this.
I was informed that they're invading Cape Cod as I think 3 minutes prior we shook hands on the bet.
Okay.
It was just like, oh, double down, sucker. I'm like, great. And he said no surgeries and no cocaine. You're not
That's the rubric.
Yeah. No drugs, no cutting it out. I'm like, okay.
Okay. I guess I'm in for this.
Well, I mean,
I think you subscribe to that already, right?
No, I've never touched coke in my life. But I mean, there's a lot of people that I know that all of a sudden, oh, I lost a lot of weight. What are you changing? Nothing. Just hanging out with some new friends on the weekend. Like, oh, that's cool. You must be doing like cardiac activities because I'm naive and don't know anything. Nope, I'm wrong. They're just apparently it happens. More and more people I find out are doing it. And okay, great. Happy for them.
That is weird, though. I know my daughter said that she was propositioned at a bar for said illicit substances fairly recently. And she's like, Mom, the lady was like 60. I was like, okay. Maybe not hang out at that particular place anymore.
Well, what was that Wall Street movie or whatever Where
The
it's like,
Wolf of Wall
yeah,
Street.
do you just did that in public? Yeah. How else can you do what I do? You know, then the McConaughey, and I love that. I think that was just
Hot
ad-libbed.
mess.
I think that was ad lib. The scene where he's
I think this is a perfect time to talk about Charlie Sheen. Apparently, everything's all patched up between him and his 2.5 men fired situation, Chuck Lorre.
Speaking of cocaine and daylight.
Well, I saw the story and I was like, well, let's just talk about Charlie
Segue.
Sheen, shall we?
Yeah.
The two have teamed up for a new show that's heading to HBO Max, How to Be a Bookie,
Oh, I'm sure he's met a few.
right?
And gambling's now legal in Mass. I got a bunch of buddies that have been
Yeah.
very fortunate so far on the different apps. And you can go in. So the bachelor party in Boston, we went up to, what's the Encore?
Yep.
And I didn't realize that it was just, have you been there? All
Yep.
the TVs over by the bar or whatever, and it's all just betting and gambling.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Well, it's just dudes staring at TVs, which I'm like, oh, this is halfway across
That's
America. Shoved.
The sports book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I
like,
went to one in Vegas with our friend Bruiser, Jim. And that was my first sitting in a real sports book and what it was like. And basically, yeah, it's like 100 guys in chairs staring at TVs. I'm like, wow, this is thrilling.
Yep.
Great way to lose money.
The only
It's
place
boring.
the cute waitress isn't gawked after is when a dude's got like his life savings and like the divorce money on the line. He's just sitting there sipping one, PBR.
Good morning, Lauren. You have been a busy girl. She has got her nonprofit. She has teamed up with another one of my friends with their nonprofit. They are working their tail off, organizing, getting things ready. You make my head spin, and I'm a busy person. So keep up the good work. And I know she's got E for All on top of all that, which is just
A lot of people,
daunting.
a lot of people don't realize some of these events that people put on, lining people up, corralling human beings, getting money lined up, and sponsorships.
Do you know
and the
exactly how
artwork, the
exhausting it
banners.
is?
Yeah.
Aren't
Nope.
you like one of the last found members of Kiwanis?
No, I'm like, just call me when you need the dude in the pickup truck.
Where do I have to be?
When the youngest member needs to pick up the grill or something. Oh, I was wearing a hairnet a few weeks ago. That was useful. But yeah,
She's like, oh, no, nothing. Just launching a new business. It is exciting.
oh yeah.
That is fun. If
I'm
you
bored.
need
What are
somebody
you
to
doing?
move a grill for you, call Greg.
No. My number's 555. No.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
I'm a busy man.
Yeah. Do it your damn self. Get yourself a pickup.
What are you watching for shows right now? I'm kind of in a dry spell. I'm looking for something good. I tried to watch Succession. Those people are so horrible to each other. I can't watch it. Like, it's actually upsetting me. I have nightmares about it.
Well,
I want to finish it because it's well written. It's just a terrible show. Like, they're terrible to each other.
I can imagine.
And it gives me nightmares.
Well, what is it about one guy retiring and then who's going to take
He's
over?
not.
Or
He
something?
doesn't want to retire. The kids are trying to get the dad's business.
Oh,
And
it's all
it's like
cutthroat.
cutthroat and stabbing each other in the back. And I'm like, these are horrible. This is your family. It's bad.
Yeah, money is a awful variable.
Yeah, it's definitely gross to watch what's happening.
Money is a necessary thing, but over the last couple of years, I've just grown this huge distaste for the idea of it.
Yeah.
Absolutely essential, necessary, but I just hate the idea of it. It turns people. You don't know. You're not worth what you got. You don't earn enough. I have more. Like, what? Like, did you hold the door open for the person behind you?
Yeah.
That's the crap I
So
care
I don't
about.
have copious amounts of time, but I do like to watch a good show, a program. It calms me down for whatever reason. That show does not calm me down. I do like Yellowstone. And apparently they're having huge fights. Everybody's not getting along now. So they said season 5, that's it. Like Noah Sheridan was like, that's it. This show is done. Let's get through these last things. We're over.
Well, who's the lead? Supposedly he didn't want to come back.
Kevin
or something?
Costner.
Yeah, supposedly he didn't want to come back or something. I
Well,
don't
he's
know.
105. He doesn't need to be there anymore.
But being 105 puts him for the perfect role.
Right?
I mean,
you got nothing but time, friend.
when they do all the flashbacks, I mean, here's a walker.
That's it. Then you go to the younger person.
Have a shot of whiskey, say something wise and
Yeah,
profound.
can't
and
you
angry.
limit the time in which you need the people, the storyline, and then just do a lot of young parts? Or maybe the next generations. That's what they're working on right now. But they said season 5 will be the last. And it's disappointing because I really like the trajectory of the show. And that Beth Dutton, she is a lunatic.
I was about to say, could you date someone like Beth or
No.
what's her counterpart? What's his name?
Rip.
Rip.
Every woman wants Rip.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even that cute, but Cole Haan does something in that. And like I don't know what it is.
But could you date him?
I could date him because he's the calm one.
Well, so Rip.
He's the calm one.
Rip is the Dutton military.
I know,
Okay.
but he's also the only one that can deal with her crazy ass. So,
he's extreme. She is the soft side. Yes, she brings out, and the man that does something to her gets it pretty bad. Yeah, yeah.
You just went somewhere else in your brain.
No, no.
I can't even look at you. Good morning, Jimmy.
Beth is. There's an assassination attempt on her.
She's a lunatic.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're much like Secession. You're messing with millions and futures and people's lives and livelihood and what they've built it up. And these guys are practically ignoring their families for their ego. And then they go to war at each other and then they're paying.
I feel like the children, though, are, I mean, at least one of the brothers is like nice and sweet.
Oh, absolutely.
Where Succession, they're all just rotten.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of them are just as terrible as the next.
Well,
these are the shows we're watching right now. And
well,
I'm like, I got nothing.
The youngest son cares about his wife and his family, and they're blended because she's of the natives persuasion. Heritage.
So you do watch Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
It's a good show.
But I wonder if I could ever date a Beth. Like confidence, nonstop.
You would
crazy,
you would like that though.
Significant loyalty.
You won't be bored.
But all over the place.
So is that why we're single?
Well, Dear Diary. This chick opened her mouth again. Yeah. Does this make me look fat? Does this make me look skinny? I hate you. Okay, Beth, calm down. Yep, no, can't do it.
So you've already decided how your fictitious relationship with Beth Dutton would go.
Yeah. I just.
Good morning, Eva.
She's all over the place, but again, severely loyal to her family. Loves who she loves. She's very black and white, but she's off kilter about it. Much like the spanking of children and everything else that you just can't do anymore. She'll walk over and grab you by the shirt, smash your phone, put your eye out. Like,
yeah, but she gave that kid a home. I'm kidding.
Right?
Good morning, Tom.
But where's the gray area?
Liz, happy 420 to you. I'm going to be over at Cape Cod Cannabis in just a little bit. Dancing Spoons food truck is going to be there. They've got a pop-up and some other fun stuff. We'll be in Wellfleet from 11 to 2. So swing by and say hello and celebrate 420 with us. Also, Karen is going to be joining me from our new podcast, What's Toking? And she's got some merch. She's got cannabis leggings. Maybe that's what I'm going to make you wear in our bet. The cannabis tight
the
leggings.
Guy that doesn't smoke weed is going to be wearing
tight cannabis leggings,
cannabis
a fanny
spandex.
pack. I feel like we just need to
It's
get
a
you
satchel.
like, yeah.
It's not a man purse. It's a satchel.
I definitely have the outfit in my brain already. We need to get you a wig with like a side ponytail.
We haven't figured out what to wager.
I know. That's the best part though.
Or no, what the bet is over.
You need a full day in yoga pants though.
What if I look good in yoga
I
pants?
know, you're probably gonna.
I gotta lose the weight first. I had to get my Shorzy jersey and my
weight for us
spandex.
because I made another bet with Stephanie and I have to wear yoga pants. So
It's just one continuation of should have used cocaine for a week. I just cheat through it.
That's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yes.
But yeah, if I raise $500 and you raise like 5 trillion,
$5 grand. I think 500, $5 grand.
Just
I'm sweating this one. I'm gonna need some serious donations. You watch, you'll end up getting $5 grand just because of whatever stupidness you're gonna make me wear.
no, I'd have to go hit up people. You just mentioned a couple times.
Please save me from the leggings.
Beep boop. Yeah. Save me from the moo. Jesus.
All right. So and let's reverse this as we're talking about you dating the Beth Duttons of the world. Leo Sayer is known for the hit You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, married his longtime love, Donatella. They've been dating for 40 years.
Wait, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
40 years.
Donatella. Oh, sorry. Well, that's love.
And then got married this past Saturday. Why? Is it insurance?
That's so they could speak for
what
each
is the
other on their
turning
deathbeds.
point? But what is the turning point? Yeah, maybe it's a legality situation in which somebody's protected. But what's the point of getting married if you've been together for 40 years and it's working? Now you're going to get married. Like I feel like there's so much more than the byline to the story here.
Could be money, could be health, could be insurances, could be
Like estate
Shouldn't be
planning
things.
situation. Yeah, I feel like there's just more of a legality situation here. I'm curious.
expectations shut people up. Unfortunately, that's the thing. No, it's like
I mean, nag somebody for 40 years and now they're like, whatever, I've given up. Go ahead, take it.
well,
Just
no,
take it.
I know of a couple situations where each party was married before and did not work out once or twice, and then they finally meet each other and they're just perfect matches. And then all of a sudden, drunk on a boat one day, he's like, "You want to get married?" Like they both told each other, "I'm never getting married again. It didn't work. I don't need the title. I want to be happy. You're my person." Boom, done. Never. And they both agreed. No rings, nothing. Perfect. And all of a sudden, I want to marry you. Like just everything. And you go, "Oh, that's nice."
Right? That's what Lauren said. She's like, maybe just because.
Yeah. All the negativity in the world, you want to know that finally you're my person. I'm scarred from this experience, this relationship, that. When it finally comes to it, I think is the time that you should get married. If you get married.
40 years. It just seems like a lot. That's all.
Who knows? You know when you know. You know when you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, well, now they can go through divorce like everybody else in America.
Well, they're out of time for that, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're good. Martin Scorsese's got a new movie out, Killers of the Flower Moon. 3 hours and 26 minutes. Is there a need to make a movie for 3.5 hours?
The last long movie I thoroughly enjoyed was Avengers Endgame, but there's 20-something movies that they tied all the knots together.
Oh,
They needed that kind of, but it's long.
I can't. Yeah,
And if you don't like the
watch
super
anything
mover
like that.
crap, then yeah.
So Leonardo DiCaprio's got a new film out that's 3 minutes shorter than The Irishman, 14 minutes longer than Avatar: The Way of the Water. I still haven't even seen that new Avatar.
Nope. I don't really have a
I
desire
stopped
to.
really watching movies. I think I just don't have time. I fall asleep now.
I watch YouTube. I watch a guy fix a flat tire.
That's not a show.
Yeah. I find some guy that sounds like a dumb hillbilly out in the woods and he's like, "Oh, by the way, this is the valve timing." And
That's what you're getting.
like,
No wonder why you like Letterkenny.
You
It
sound
just
like a
makes
complete
so much more sense.
idiot, but you know, like all the torque specs and how to do things and all of a sudden, and he makes like, I love him. He's a family man. His sons are helping.
I love that you know the backstory of the YouTuber that you watch fix tires.
Well, the whole family comes in. The wife comes
Oh,
in and she kind of does like the interior stuff and cleaning and also like brings them snacks, whatever.
yeah.
His thing for beers is called cold snacks, spark plug wires or lightning hoses.
Even little kids
Everything's
are like this now. They're watching YouTube videos of like whole ass other families
Well, I
and
think
what they do, like
his-
instead of participating in their own.
his middle son started his own little YouTube channel, and you can hear
See?
dad recording it and doing the editing for him or teaching him how to do it. It's like, "I'm gonna fix my go-kart. I got a flat tire."
That's awesome.
And it's just this awkward kid that wants to do what daddy does, and he's absolutely support. It's wholesome, and he's fixing a car that would have just sat there rotting in a field.
I saw something today.
Heartstrings.
Oh, I saw something today that made me think of you. It was a crazy crime. It was in Florida.
Don't wanna know.
It was this jet ski that was pulled over on the highway because the man made it into a motorcycle. So it looked like a jet ski.
Oh yeah.
Only it's now a motorcycle. Well, it didn't have all the things you need to drive that on the highway. You know, like rear view mirrors or a license plate or
Some of them do.
the other things. It was pulled over for that situation. But I looked at it and I immediately thought of you
Okay.
because of your Frankenblower
Oh,
or
yeah.
your other morphing of several electronic motor and
Doing something different or fixing. I like fixing stuff.
manly rehabbing of I don't even know what things that make noise and use gasoline.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I gotta break out the yard torch again. Oh, that's fun. So if you ever need to start a campfire, you can like take little stuff and then make a bigger fire, or you could just go get the propane tank and this $40 torch arm from Harbor Freight. It also is for like burning off weeds and like stone driveway. I found out a year later that that purpose works well too, but it starts the fire immediately. Anytime you hear me giggling, get a fire extinguisher or turn on the hose.
I think that that's best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Things that could blow up with
Yeah.
Greg. That's your YouTube channel.
Yeah, and meanwhile, you'll see like Kathy's son comes over. I knocked on the door. I'm like, can Jim come out and play? Like, what? And I just started going tee tee. And he's like, ooh, curious. So, and then the other neighbor sees me and go tee. So they all come over curious because they know I'm gonna do something stupid. And then I show off the new torch, and everybody's eyebrows are gone. It's great.
Excellent.
Yep.
Loomis. You said PBS, all the British dramas all rolled into one. Just watch Bewildered at the pace. I like that. I also subscribe to that one and Acorns because I'm now watching rando British things. Makes me happy and it makes me fall asleep.
Not BritBox. There's a service that
Yep,
there's a lot of good.
BritBox also.
There's a lot of good British content out there.
It all seems like the same show though.
I still have to see the IT Crowd or whatever it is.
It is good. That is worth it. I'm telling you. Break away from your weird YouTube family and go watch
It's
the IT
not
Crowd.
weird. It's wholesome.
It's weird.
It's educational.
You're watching other people's lives. It's like it's a weird reality show. That's not a reality show.
Hey, it's better in traffic on 151.
That's
than
true.
To watch this rather than curse.
That is also true. All right. So we're going to wrap things up today. I've got to get on with my day. I'm going to leave the house in like 10 minutes. I'm headed over to Cape Cod Cannabis. It is 4:20. I'm waiting for the food trucks.
We are wearing green.
I know. That's it.
uh,
So have a great day.
bye,
From Greg and
everyone.
I, we say hello and goodbye. Thanks for watching. You going to come to Cape Cod Cannabis with me?
Yay.
You need CBD.
Yeah, man.
Come on, Spicoli.
Yeah, man.